Your name, please?
Yeah, I'm Eric Bowley.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Eric,
Yeah.
this building, can you tell us something about it? We have seen it burned down and we are actually confused.
Okay.
We have seen it's in fancy. I believe I'm right.
Yeah.
So what can you tell us about this building?
Yeah, this building, I get to know it as disassembled guest house. Yeah, the people used to stay there off and on. Not quite long. Some of them detected that it's like their own VRA. So VRA decided to disconnect.
Never forget you. Watch your man if I found Asuba. Watch my Asuba Haltianaga, Abrukujimaga, Lukunya Disota. And I watch my Kafa. Watch my Asuba, we will not
Okay.
Even when you are voicing it out, you become an enemy, but you will not get a support.
Okay.
So we decided to leave it, and everybody each one is individual.
Okay.
Other than that, we have been seeing them here and there. Politicians will come with their promise, leaders will come with their promise, all these people will come with their promise. But long last, you will not see the person that will come out after voicing out to so, and you are also willing to fight for that. You rather become enemy in the town.
For 20 years.
Good.
It's fancy development.
From where?
For 20 years, it's fancy development.
From where? There's no developments at all.
Why do you think there's no development?
Well, I think it's the leaders. Let's say so.
So what were you expecting them to do?
A leader must know what to do. You know, as you go around or you sit in meetings and know your colleagues are doing and their areas are developing.
Mention 14 you want your leaders to do that they are not doing.
They must stay in the town, specifically, and go around to find out about the problems the communities are facing.
So it means they don't stay in town?
Well, whether they stay in towns, we doesn't know where they are staying.
But you haven't seen them in town?
Once you always sometimes see them passing. I'm not staying with them. If I see somebody moving, how will I know that it's in town or not? Okay. Once I have seen you passing, good.
So what of the second issue you want them to do? You have mentioned one. They should stay in the town. You said they should stay in town. That is what you think they should do.
Yeah.
And that's your opinion.
Yeah.
So the second thing you think they should be doing for the place to develop?
At least once a while, they can also go around themselves, look at the challenges we are facing, specifically like these are roads we are looking at.
So it means the roads are not good?
The roads are not good.
Okay. The third issue?
Ama atura angama amani anana mase diram no akanguko bino ate narabe yoro ba yaba conference toa rere yoma sere kakamulere alodi kanko komo amma fesi on toa so yore kasure heron ko le yolore able lode da haka akamo asubara betra ko mane
donc abanyina anyere ni dori to na ko yobo lorun ko okoko vela lorun ko chogi aba de hilare donc me ya sone wote na yobo lorun jina na tan na fa fi yesre ame yenna hawo donye
mana wote da probably yan kan bebul apa selara bebango kan le marsa kan pama ago kan face station
to wotire nka tanka bulon ki chemba kargublo na kwasa ka tiya me ya kokari dama kan nasne watiya aya kokari na da haka awo laha bakan lerinya awo jinsan na wala ko pa amma wakati ya apala dobare amma da na dirman na kwa ko be tambulon nyang kwasa ka tiya aten jinnan bulon ani solire ba se ba nya tambulon nyang ka ya to kan ka have nan kan nyupa
ala ka station apa mana ha
atiama wa atia have nan kan nyupa yana hatu
no bere ma jema kwa mo pe
Salah.
Fenne be
Then Yakubu Bawa. When Makana and Nabi and Yang Batulon. So, all I say you do it here. Okay, I must see think of long. There is someone was a young number. An apple would of course and I can do while I can come. None of any African would sati young. Okay, Nigeria. Hello, on none of you sing. I'll work you. After I had to ask you, look at you, my fertility, mother. I told you, I put your mother. Kahayana Valley, in Manhattan.
So, what is your name and where are you coming from?
I am Jacob Sumana P.S. Dinti, a citizen of Fuensi in the Wise District of the Upper West region.
So, looking at Fonsi since its inception, about 20 years now, what can you say about the development of Wise?
Fuensi or Wise, which has its district on 2004, that's about 20 years now. There are certain things that are good, but there are other things that are lacking. Some of the areas that are lacking is our health situation. When you come to health, here, it is quite recently that the ambulance is active, just last 2 weeks. If not, the ambulance got broken. And
For about how many years?
That's last 2 years or so. It got broken and spoiled. So when you are sick, how to get somebody from here to the next facility with ambulance is not there. There's no ambulance. But quite recently that it was active. So again, when you come to like operation of people like hernia or infusion of blood, those things are not active in this our district. It is not there at all. So if somebody is sick, like to infuse blood, then the nearest facility is either you go to Walambale or you go to Wa. That's the nearest you can access. Rather you go to Walambale instead of going to any place like Fonsi itself, which is a district. Yet you rather go to a place where there is no district like Walambale to access health facility when it comes to other blood infusion or hernia operations. And it is the worst thing within the district.
We understand there is an abandoned guest house, district guest house. What do you know about that facility?
Yes, there's a guest house at the district assembly, which have been abandoned for almost, let me say, 2-3 years, to my best of knowledge. There was one man who was there as a watchman or security officer. So, but he fell sick and died last year. So the one who was there, he was just taking care of the place, clearing the area to prevent any kind of thing that may affect the building. But after his death, that place has been abandoned. They have not taken any other watchman to take care of the place. And quite recently, if you go to the assembly itself, those who were security officers, they are all old men. And many of them are dead. So this have been there in any way to be taken care of in case of anything. It would help prevent any kind of danger that may come in. So it as a result of that, this 2024, the place was somehow bushy, and we don't know how the fire came up. Other people burned the bush from somewhere, and because the place is somehow bushy, the fire passed through there and got the building, and it had totally got burnt. So up to now, and the reason also is that since it was burning, the officer who might have been there, it was a Sunday, maybe they might have also traveled or something, and there's no any fire service machine or car to have come in to also prevent this kind of existence, because the fire service truck have also got broken, it got spoiled. So
for how long now has it not been in operation?
For the fire service, just this 2024, when someone's around December last year, 2023, when someone's farm got burnt, we went there. They actually told us that it has been about 6 or only 1 year that is spoiled, and they are trying to find a way to maintain it. But up to now, it has not been operational. So the fire service might be the best people to give the time limit. That's my own knowledge. But in reality, the fire service machine have not been working.
And then they have a new building. What is happening to that place?
Yes, the fire service have a new building around the police station, where it is closer to the police station. And up to now, if you even go there, it's not operational. They are still using a borough structure, which we call Gilbert office, around the Mulebele area in Funsi, where they are using. Even quite some time, agri people were using that same building, even the educational office. But they are still using that borough structure in order to let them operate that one. So there's no electricity connection. They have not connected electricity there. And then if you also go there, the assessments where the cars should have also even passed to go there, it is not well labeled. They have not paved any entrance, like where it would have been a small road or entrance to that place. It's still filled with bush. Some grasses are there, dry ones, which maybe if you are not caretaking, maybe by the chance like it had happened to the district assembly own, like they have facility, if those places are not cleared, it will also end up burning like that one has happened. So we are looking at it that the officers, if even there's no light, they should come in and be using it small, so that they will also try finding the people who are available to trap lights there. If not, there's no lights also in that facility.
The fire service personnel said there is no water available for them. They have to compete with the well water with citizens.
That's a very big challenge. If you even look at Funsi itself, the water have no station to all areas or all sections in Funsi. If you look at the small water system, it even came to also have some direct effect on the citizens. But people who were having boreholes, those boreholes have been abandoned because they try using the nearby one to fetch. So as a process of that, if you have something and you are not using it, it will end up spoiling. So some boreholes in Funsi have actually spoiled when this first project came. But they also realized that if they don't close some boreholes, they will not be able to also get any money in order to pay their bills. So as a result of that, it has affected the citizens in a way. But it has also come to reduce the water situation in some part of the sections. But when it comes to the fire service people, they don't have access to the water because where they are located, at the time they were setting up that fire service location, but then they have already set down the small water system in the area before the office is become operational.
Water can be
yeah. So
there is a pipe closer to where they are staying.
Yeah. So what happened is that maybe the materials that they could have also required for from the small water system, maybe they look at the cost involved or something, which may have been a factor. By normal sense, they are supposed to have water because any moment they call on you as an officer of fire, there's the need for you to go straight instead of looking for water. It happens sometimes, even in Fonsi, around 2014, in Fonsi here, somebody's facility also got burned like that. You can see it behind the market area. So it was the same thing. The fire service, because there was no availability of the fire service water, it has also affected that building. The whole building got burnt because the fire service people don't have water.
So right now, where do they get water to fill their tanks?
Yeah, sometimes they go to the DC bungalow side and fill around the DC residence. That's where they normally go and plead. It's a plead. They normally go there, plead and fill or sometimes they go to the district assembly itself because there's a pipe there where they also go and fill then in that order.
Okay, let's come to education. Are the workers staying in Fonsi and teaching? And also the GES, the office is lying down there, but it seems it has not been put into any use because there are no people occupying the facility. Where are they? Where are they working?
Yeah, when you come to education, personally I'm a teacher, and I'm also working in the district. And wherever our services are needed, that's where they normally transfer us to. So equally with the educational side, I quite remember when this district came into session, the first director that was there have been given accommodation, a place to stay. But then they were still not having office. So they were using this Gilbert office, which the fire service people are using. So until later on, they built the office itself, education office, at that is closer to the district assembly. It's around that area. After the police station, there's a structure there for the educational office. So that's where they are supposed to be using. But I don't know exactly the cost. The director and co, many of them stay at work. And then once in a while, they come to our the Fonsi zone to have meetings, and some of the meetings we have them at Logo or Bulenga. This is how we normally have our meetings. But many of it's only the teachers that are within. But many of the officers, the director, the human resource, the key officers, they're all at WA itself.
Education office. Fonsi GS. Yeah. Education.
To abi janwi atanga ba ku kore ke ba ngana ba bi famu to yang ano ma cha fe si mar so yere ka to tuntun na ba bla nyu ko fe si ti abi janwi atan ba bla nyu ko fe si ti to ani hiyo diran ba diran ko ambi memo to ba we kwanta kin don ne ba ni moli officer to aba janwe ata o ma nyawe ba da la juliya to kala juliya wodo ba nyawe ba da fansi bi kala juliya ka fansi di su wodo aya ni be tuntunu blo woda isu ku na de da aga jo na war pina ga na la bodon wo wati a hedi se aga jo wati an ngaton wati biya se ti ka ku fansi da habali ba ku fansi da ko to fansi to ma e ka ku bi fansi da mo fon wati an ba fansi ti ni e na amba jo o wali obia so a bins ya mare.
What work are you doing here? What work?
GS office there because I direct a team over there. Aha.
Bol foli moi.
Wa mbe ni foli.
Ah, blog go ma.
Aha.
What is your name?
My name is Bawa Awieme.
What work are you doing here?
I'm a street man. Yeah.
So why are they not staying here? They said there are no rooms.
It's telling lie. Yes. It's telling lie.
Rooms are there.
Yeah.
Just that they are not staying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ginamu director Bungalow Wedon. Bari Nure director Skojo, Ovieta, Opena, Chogo. Mobi nkatwasiere the government ya ani sukoyo bavieta orusundum free no blebeyo bejo lenin etuntuna madum ku don ka aga jo aga tuntuna orusundum ogwa bi mi chogro yata ba maro ba yo renovation oyani bese kan muni boto ba bijwa so afensi o kan yan ko de yero c'est machiel me machiel me
anka da hama be kiri jima mo ta da
agric officer de
ba ne ba he
ba ma ba ka wodon ne ba ka dare tan waya ku kiri ba o ka wo ku pin da hare ani chebu tu cheba na to ambi mi muwa so agric office we
And last year, the DC, the current DC, Dr. Ewura, Sulemana have to keep on pressing them that they should come to the district because that's where their services are needed. It's not WA. So he even used a force by taking a truck, went to the office, pack all the things that are necessary and came to Fonsi and sent them to the office. And lock the office there and give instruction that no one should go to the contact office at Wa, which is closer to Wasek. But as time goes on, that thing became a thing of the past.
So why did it become a thing? Is it that what he said, they decided to disregard his orders?
Well, I don't know whether there's any kind of behind closed doors meeting, which I cannot tell. You know, sometimes it's a human.
So they send the books back.
So it means they are now back there.
Yeah, they are there. When we need things to sign, if you need any document to sign, you have to go there. And some of the officers, actually, you have to even use phone calls and get them anywhere to be able to access your document.
Furthermore, the top government officials left their residence or government bungalows and staying in Wa municipal. And I want to know that. Again. Furthermore, the top government officials left their residence or government bungalows and staying in Wa municipal. Wa East is not a subset of Wa municipal. It's part of Upper West. So they're supposed to stay here.
And it doesn't sound well at all. It doesn't sound well.
So apart from teachers, where are the other workers?
Apart from the teachers' side, which of other workers? Because
health insurance.
Yes, if you go to the
local government.
Yes, yeah. The health insurance to actually, they used to have a substation at Wa during the session of this district, and then looking at the vast nature of the district, they realized that they have to have a sub office at Wa, so that those around Logo and the Kulpong area, when they are bringing their materials, they can easily pick them at Wa and then bring them to Funsi and compile them. When they are also sending, they can easily access them at that area. So many of the manager for this health insurance is staying in Wa, and it's only few people like the accountant, then the desk officer, and few officers who are here. 3 of them that me have been seeing. I've only been seeing only 3 key officers. Once in a while, you see the driver and the manager coming here. So it is a problem. Sometimes if you are there, if the manager himself or the key personalities are around, there are certain things that we need not to struggle to work and back. Because something that the manager should have just signed in his office, you have to now use lorry fare here and go there, which is a risk. So some of the things are actually things that we have to do.
What about the agric officers?
Currently, the agric office, they are also still having a borough structure. The agric don't have an office. That was last, sorry. It was also using borough structure. But currently, they also have an office just closer to the education office. That's where they are. And they are even using part of it for this Ghana card. Something which is agric is now used by Ghana card people. Let's look at it. Honestly, it is no good. So the agric officers,
National Youth Employment Agency.
Yes, the youth employment agencies. If you even go to assembly itself, you will not get some of the officers. That might be the factor why that place have got bent. But if they were there and they have seen it, they would have also find a way of solving that problem. So many of the key officers in Wa are in Wa. Many of the key officers, they are in Wa.
So the market.
The station, well, there's no station here.
Yes,
Loading to what?
If you look at it, sometimes we have something in we call behavioral change. behavioral change is a factor. They used to have it. They used to have a small car here going to, but no fancy itself. It's those coming from Kundugu side, then they'll break them here. Oh, so anytime they'll pick them and go. But fancy itself have not have a car. It used to have. That was one man used to have a car here and be going to work. It spoiled totally. You know, sometimes we have something called superstitious beliefs. It's a factor in some areas. So they believe that people who have their own cars, it doesn't last with them. But if it is that an outsider comes with his own, maybe it will help moving up and down. But that is that's what we call behavioral analysis. It is not actually what we should look at. There's no any station here. So if you want a car, then you have to be waiting from Kundugu side to Kundugu have station.
So what could be the actual reason?
We have something we call the Ghana something, there's TCU or something like that.
GPRT.
They have their
GPRT of TUC.
very good. They have their leaders here, where they normally book their tickets and go. But many of them who were here have been, some are dead, others are somehow old, and the few that are there, they don't follow the trend of this issue. So their interest is that those coming from why and those, they have their contacts. They make sure that anytime there's no a way that they will not get car to go to work. But Fonsi itself don't have car itself. Those who have is only 2 or 3. So since we don't have itself, it could have been an organized means which that they would have agreed anytime we are going to work, we just be using it. But that thing is not.
It's not the case that because there's no station, that's why more people.
Yeah, because
people are not buying.
Yeah, if you look at Fonsi, even how a car will be able to have a clear station and stand, it's not there. Where the community center over there, if a car is to come, how is going to park to the main station is a problem. Because they are only using metros as a station, Metro Johnson as a station. And that place to car cannot stand. Fonsi have not have an organized area where they could have said this is Fonsi station itself. Even cars that come from Wa to move to the market, they sometimes find it difficult to even have a place to stand. It's a problem.
So what time do people get car to work?
So here,
they travel.
Here in Fonsi, if you want to go to work, because we don't have station, it's a big challenge. They go at their own time. That is, the car from Kundugu normally sometimes come here 2 o'clock. Because it goes to Fimbisi and all those areas and come. At the time it comes, the passengers that will tell you that no, you can't stay. Continue going. So as a result, if you have to go to work in Fonsi, then you have to get up around 2 o'clock in the night. And you end up going to work around 5:30 or sometimes 5 o'clock, very early dawn, which is not fair. At least, as a driver, when you are going, you should be able to see the road clearly with your passengers. From 6 o'clock to 9 or 8:30, you are in work because down the road is somehow better. But because we don't have it, we struggle. And if you look at even the market itself, there's no urinal pit in the market. Many women or people who come here, they suffer.
Why? What could be the reason?
There used to be, there was a urinal pit, just 2 of them. But the time they were building a facility which we call the toilet facility, they cleared that one off and rather build the toilet facility closer to a butcher house. So for now in our market, you don't have a place to urinate. You can't have a place to urinate at all. And we can also use the toilet facility because it's closer to a butcher house. And now it's like an abundant toilet facility. It's an abundant one. So if something you are built, you can't use it because it is closer to a butcher house. What is then the sense? So, and there was a time we saw one lady who could not hold herself, but to just use a cloth and urinate in the market because there's no any urinal pit. We used to have something called All Students Association of Fonsi, which we call OSAF. We ever built a small urinal pit at the market around where they have also now built and used as a VRA structure. which we are using here. So we used to build that one where we could have access to urine. By the time they were building that area, they have to push it also down. So now there's no urinal pit in the market. And the building that are there, few people are using those market pavilions. And part of it have also been used for storing water, which is not the main purpose of the building. The building is for the general distance and not for personal use. Excuse my language with that one. So, but actually, these are problems. So we are pleading on behalf of the Fonsi community, the elders, and then those who are in charge of the road sector. They should look at it. We need station for Fonsi. They should organize and get a means where it will also stand here and be going to any time. With that one, people will not be struggling to get up around 2 o'clock or 3 to get means to work or wherever they are going. And that's my plea on behalf of the management, the DC, the leaders within, the educational leaders, everyone that is concerned. They should look at it so that when it comes to this transportation, we should not be struggling to get up around 2 o'clock or 3 to go to work.
Let's come to talk about the roads. We saw something like that. What, is there any project that is constructing roads in the district?
Yes, just around early December last year, that's 2023, people came around and that they have a cut-off point that is from the metro station to where they have made the quota, the tie road, which we call Mulebele, just closer to Mulebele. So that's the end point. So that's the project limit from that place up to that area. And it is that it's supposed to be somehow like other.
What project is that?
We call it Isoko project. Soko project. And that year, the DC have meeting with stakeholders within the area, and then they have even given out motorbikes to people who will be monitoring this project. So for instance here, they gave 2 motorbikes to officers to be monitoring the project. So when they started the construction around here, they dug gutters and other things so that we have the water flow would have been very nice. So from metro station up to the junction there, the gutters that they clear, when it rains, water could have been passing and going out so that we have accessibility of road movement. But as at now, last month when it rained small, some of the gutters got choked because the project have not yet finished, and then they have not also used bulldozer to level the road. So up to now, it's something that is very worrying the community and even market women and men or people who come to the market, because some of them cannot be crossing the gutters. It's something very, very appalling.
So with the road network, do you think there's a poor interconnection of roads in the district, like no straight road from Logo to Bulenge to Fancy? Do you think that is a big issue affecting your district?
Yes, one major problem was that because that link is not there, and the DC is very, very, very big, very vast. If the DC is in Fancy and is to go to Logo, it is quite recently that they have done the Kulun Road. If not, you have to pass through go to pass Bulunga or somewhere and go to Logo or wherever. So, but again, if you want to go to do here, which we call Nyimbandu, where they are doing the Galasay, it means that during the rainy season, then you have to go to Kejukweri, pass that level, and go there. Somewhere you should have used maybe 20 minutes to go. You have to use hours. So that road interconnection actually is affecting our district. The road interconnection is affecting the district. And some of the areas too, they are crying not because of roads, they are crying for electricity in the district. Last, I saw on social media that the current DC is giving opportunity to reconnect some communities to electricity. That's very good. Other areas are also here within the Fonsi zone. For Logo area, that's where they have mentioned the communities. But if you look at Fonsi side, we have Kulung, we have Yayombe, we have Halumbo Jipie, which is when you're going to Noblo side. We also have Sawobe. These are areas, Chawole, Bale, all these are areas which are still part of the district. Maybe after that one, they should look at it also in subsequent years and also connect them to the national grid.
So, what can you say about the Nimbandu? Is it mining? What can you say about the community center?
Community center actually is for the district, but sometimes, you see, that was where the then DC, Honorable Abdul Karim, when he came into power, he realized that many officers are struggling for offices or places where they could have used for staying in the district. So he used a plan that you have to break it into offices where you have to buy this these boards, wawa boards and those things. And then plywoods to make sure that they restructure that community center into offices for people to be there and be working. So currently, if you go, you have this business advisory center there, which is supposed to be at the assembly, but they are using that place because there's no office around in his side. Then equally, they were using that place for assessing health care in the district. That was the place they were using for health as a clinic. Until later on, they built one around the Fonsi Senior High School, which they are using, and yet they are building another big one, which we call the Agenda 111 project. So up to now, after they have built that facility and went out there, that place, the place is still abandoned. People are not using it, and then only few people normally open it, and then go and watch football, and that's all. And which is not the main purpose of that distance. It's not only for football, but it's for the community, where if they have any activity, they could have used it. Even meetings. So meetings are there in the assembly. If they are having some meeting, they could have it there, which is for the entire district. So actually, that place is not well used. That to the best of my knowledge.
Where is the immigration office?
Immigration, yes. They are also using part of that community center as their office. So many of if you go there, the immigration offices in the community, how to even locate it is a problem. So actually, the district is supposed to have cut off an area where they could have said this is immigration office. So they will build it, and it will be a clear structure, because it's about immigrants, people who are going in and all that, to check entering point of offices or people entering into the district. So it's a problem.
So it means there's no immigration checkpoint?
There's no immigration checkpoint.
And the whole of what is?
What is, I don't know where immigration...
In Fonsi area?
In Fonsi area, I don't know where immigration checkpoint is. I don't know. Probably they may have it, but in my traveling within the district, I've not seen where they call immigration checkpoint. There's no place called immigration checkpoint. I've not seen it. So that is how it's supposed. So we are pleading that officers who are actually having the chance, they should build office for the immigration officers, so that they will have access to their office, access to travel up and down, and then set up areas where they could have checkpoints in the district.
So Fancy Senior High, what do we need to know about that place?
Yeah, Fancy Senior High, we have a lot of challenges there. But if you go to their dining hall, there's no complete. They don't complete it. If you go to the girls' dorm, they have built it, but there's no completed. And if the girls are using the administration for their dormitory, which is not good. You are just putting on the government. They should come to our aid, and then to come and just complete the girls' dorm, and then the dining hall, and then the assemble hall. All of them, they need to complete them. So even the library, they don't have. It's lawyer Abu John Jagiar. He's also from Fonsi here. He's helping next year, and then to come and fix the library for them. For the library there, lawyer Abu John he has done well, and then he fixed it for the Fonsi Senior High. For that one, we don't have any problem. So we are just thanking that lawyer Abu John, may Allah to bless him, and then to raise him high, and then to bring the blessing for Fonsi development.
What are
the fancy offices?
The assembly and all those other
health insurance office.
Forms, the district. We are not seeing that apart from the assembly.
Yeah, if you look at our nation, we have health insurance. That one too is not functional. They're all living in Wa.
The office, the health insurance office, where is it?
It's over there, around the Fonsi St. John's Primary.
Okay.
Opposite.
Okay.
It's only our people that are working there, but all those that are picked from the strangers, they're all living in Wa.
Okay.
If you go to education office, the same. They're all living in Wa. Agric office, the same. All of them, they are living in Wa. We are just suffering. Go to assembly right now. Even today, Saturday, some people need to work. But go there Monday, you won't see anybody there. Even the DC came here to try to struggle to bring them here. He struggled, I don't know why, he couldn't. And he rather run and join them. Even the DC have to get him in town. It's very difficult. He's not living in town. You, the whole DC, instead of you to be here and then help us to plan to develop the area. That's why government appoints you to come and help us. It's not only the government. The assemblymen also help to appoint you to come and help us. Right now you are not here. You are living in Wa, and you came. I don't even know.
So when he was presiding member, where was he staying?
Yeah,
he was a presiding member.
And then he was a recent.
And he's now a parliamentary candidate.
Yes, he's now a parliamentary candidate.
So where is he staying with? Where was Where was he staying with that presiding member capacity? Where was he? Was he in Wa doing that?
Yes, he was staying in Wa.
Okay.
Yes, he was staying in Wa.
But I heard he's a lecturer, so maybe he has to spend time lecturing at the SDD UBs. Don't you think it's also another reason why he's not there?
No. That's not, because as you are already you are a DC. There's no need for you to go to classroom again.
Okay.
There's no need for you to go to classroom again. You have to come and then help the area and help your people. That's why they elected you. That's why they give you the opportunity. There's no need for you to go to classroom again. There's no need. Come and solve the problems in your area.
Okay. So does he have a bungalow here?
He has a bungalow.
Where is it?
Top there. That's the road going to his bungalow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
he has a bungalow.
Okay.
Yes.
But today, Saturday, maybe he wants to go there and rest and attend to other issues.
Not only Saturdays that he always go to Wa, or Fridays or whatever. He's not living in town.
Yeah, okay.
He's not living in town. The DC, they don't know.
There's not only the DC.
Yeah, there's not only the DC.
Okay, so it means all the workers. So
all the workers.
The Fonsi Senior
we have directors here. We have education director. We have agri director. We have health insurance and all those things.
So what of the
electoral
commission? Are they here or they are?
Yeah, the electoral commission. Yeah, they are here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for them, they are here. Even their secretary, I was living with him. That was that was the day for yesterday. Yeah, I was with
So
him.
what of the...
No, with her rather.
Okay, it's a lady.
Yeah, yes.
So what of the schools, the primary school and GSS, are they, and the SHS, the fancy senior, are they here or they also go to work?
Yeah, for the teachers, they are not going to work. Yes, for the teachers, to be frank, they are not going to work. They are here.
Okay. It's only the civil servants.
Yes.
They go to work.
They go to work.
What of your health workers? The nurses, Then when you go to the clinic, are they always available?
They are there. But their directors, they are not living here.
The health directors are
Yeah,
not
they are not living here.
Okay.
Yes, they are not living here.
So that one is for the education director. So has the education director actually been coming?
No.
Okay. For education director, my brother. Very nice place. Let me check the meter 7 and see what is working. Meter perfect. Education director's residence. Hello, anybody home? Hello? Police commander's residence. I think this hot afternoon and yet lights are on. Look at the street light. It's almost 12 o'clock to 1 and yet the lights are on. Agric officer, where are you? Are you in war? As they are speculating. No response. No teachers for Halembele KG. Okay. No teachers for KG. Oh, so it means students don't. Primary. No furniture. Goodness. Far away. How do I go in here? I want to see. Is there a window I can open? Okay. Okay, so from Fancy to this place, how many kilometers? From Fancy. Hey, this is where teachers is so. That's serious. The name of the school again? Harlem Boy Jikpe DA. Primary and KG. Okay. Yeah, so unfortunately I came late in the evening. Harlem Boy Jikpe. So you see that. So there are no chairs here. This is the JSS block. I think someone is drilling a borehole there anyway. I don't know the NGO behind that, but I'll just go and flash through the JSS so that we'll see what is there. Although it's late, but I think we can get some vital information. You know, when I went to the primary block, I realized that there were no desk chairs there for the students. They were using benches there. So I'll go and ask you to know the total population of students there. At least that will also tell us, give us a brief information about what is happening. So, but for now, let me just go into the classrooms of the JSS block. As I'm there currently, one of the classes isn't locked, as you have seen. Because time is not on our side, I will just go through it. Yes, good evening. Please, I'm a reporter, and I've come to your territory. Yes, you just heard him. There's no chair, there's no single chair here. This Harlem Boy JSS, there's nothing in this classroom. As you can see, it's late. Sorry for that, but you can see for yourself. There's nothing inside here. Yeah. Is it for a particular class? So which school is this? But I can see some desks in this room. Donated by Lawyer Abu Juan. Wow. Okay. Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Some are broken. Okay. My brother said that is all. They have no other desks. So I want to see for myself. Let me open this classroom. Okay, there's nothing there. There's Harlem boy. Goodness. Okay, no decks. Like we have said, my brother. So you are a teacher, right?
No, I'm a student.
You are a student.
Yeah.
So sorry to say, I'm a journalist. I want to help the school by projecting your problems to people, stakeholders, and all that. So this is the headmaster's office, right? Yeah. So I want you to speak to me. I believe you have a very big phone. So yes.
No.
Oh, why don't you have a big phone? Is there light in the community?
No, there's no light.
There's no light in the community. There's no light in Harlem boy. That is serious. Okay, so apart from light, is there water in the community?
There's a borehole there.
Okay, so what of the borehole they are drilling here? Who is doing that?
Actually, I don't know the vendor. Or the atoll is. Is it?
Okay.
Actually, I
You don't have an idea.
Yeah.
Sorry for disturbing with my light. The fact is that, so which school is this? Alimboy GPA what?
JSS.
This block. This is the JSS block.
Yes.
So do you have furniture?
Furniture, no.
Okay, so but I saw furniture in the middle class.
It's only fun to have some 9 furnitures.
So what are Form 3 students? What do they do?
They just lie on the floor.
Form 3 students lie on the floor.
We don't have any furniture.
But how can they lie on the floor when they are juniors? When their juniors are sitting?
Already we went to write the exams. We just gather them in one class. That's why we can manage the furniture to sit.
How many students are in the JSS?
JSS, phone 2, 9, phone 2, phone 2, 9, phone 1, 6, phone 3, 5.
Phone 2, 9, phone 1, 6,
Yes.
phone 3, 5.
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. So now, who brought those decks?
That is his office.
Why is office brought them? Okay. That's so interesting. What of the primary school? Can you guess the number of students there?
Primary school there, look at some primary school students. But I cannot guess.
So, my primary school 10.
Yes.
Okay, you are in primary. Okay, junior. So you are also in primary. So which primary what? Which primary are you?
Class 4.
Class 4. Which school?
Alimboy GPA DA Primary School.
Okay, you are also in which school?
Alimboy DA Primary School.
Okay, good. Do you have a KG here?
KG. It's the community that built the KG. Government don't build any KG for us.
Government didn't build KG for you?
Yes.
And then, so if a child is young, how does the child get to KG?
KG, they will come, they will write his name. We should go and sit at the floor. Then we used to teach them.
Okay, so it means, but you have KG madams and teachers?
No.
You don't have KG teachers?
Yeah, in JSS 3, JSS block, we have 2 teachers.
Okay.
Primary, we have 3 teachers.
Okay.
And that's the subject they use them to divide themselves.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
My name is Bipwa Rashid.
Bipwa Rashid. Okay. I'm at Halamboy, no lie to no light in Harlem Boy. I'm telling you, Harlem Boy, you pay. No, doom shot, permanently. There's no electricity there. No light. So where are we? Fancy north or south?
That's this Fancy South.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the whole of Fancy, how many electoral areas?
Yeah, we have 2 electoral areas.
Okay, and you think the 2 is okay?
Yes, it's not okay for us.
Okay.
If you look at Fancy North, they have 1 electoral area. And then Fancy South, we have 1 electoral area. And then looking at things, Fancy South electoral area is too big. Okay. So and then the population is too large.
So it's give an estimated population.
Yeah. So and then we are just pleading for the government to just come to our aid, to maybe whether they can split it for us, maybe to also have Fancy Central.
Okay.
It will help us to also make things for the development of Fancy.
Okay.
So looking at things, if you look at this in Fancy South alone, the population is too high.
Yeah. It's about how many people?
Maybe it's getting to 2,000.
Okay.
Yeah, it's getting to 2,000. It's even more than 2,000.
Okay.
And then we are just pleading on the government. They should come to our aid and then they split it for us.
Okay.
And to make it maybe Fancy South or Fancy Central.
Okay.
It will help us to make Fancy development. Yeah.
What's your name?
I'm known Aziz from Fancy.
What can you say about Fancy development?
Actually, Fancy development there is too bad. For me to say, Fancy had a district from 2004.
Speak louder.
Fancy had district since 2004 up to date. And our first DC was DC Kukoko. That's how they call it out. And during his term of office, I may say he got to the beginning of the district, but somehow, and after that he was not able to complete the 4 years that they have given to him. So later, our own brother, Honorable Africanity, came and took over for 7 months in office. And actually when he came for that 7 months in office, within that 7 months, Fancy was developing seriously, actually. Because you can see these light poles and all those things that are mounted in the community. It was during his effort that we were able to have these poles and then this our water board system. And then the secondary school, he started it with 3 unit blocks before the party went off and then different government took over. So, and that different government that took over, they brought a DC here. It was Abin Salifu. And actually among all the DCs in White East currently, I may rank him to be the best DC because he did a lot in this community and he developed a lot too. You see the top there where they tie that tie road, it was during his term of office. You see the community center too. There's a building here. You can't even count his projects in this community. He built a nice compound house for our workers to stay in the disassembled workers at the top there. And a lot of things. It was during his term too that we had electricity in this community. And then the other communities there in White East here, especially with the Salah land, it was during his term of office that they all had lights. So I may rank him to be the best DC so far. Amin Salfu. So after Amin Salfu, our own brother again, which is Karim Abdu, also came and took over. And his term of office also came here. He consulted this knowledge and there was this in the market here. And then he created a landmass, which is the rules that he created in the community. Because at that time, country planning. And then he was able to build a police station because the police were using this old traditional council. So he came and said to that, they have to change it. So he moved them up there and he built a line. And he even built a school. It's at the top there, DA. So I may say he has also done his part And then after his term of office too, he left, and then Honorable Moses Joti from MPP also came. And actually when he came, he was also one of, we can rank him to be the second or maybe he and Amin should be equal to my ranking. And then when he came, he did well because we were suffering here in terms of hospitals. He came, we were having a hospital, and then this community center was turned to be a health center where the community youth and the honorable Karen, they were having problems because they are using that community center for their own purposes, and then sometimes they have meetings and a lot of things there. Because and when he came, he brought a health center inside, and then all those things were cancelled. So the youth were not in the agreement. So Honorable Moses came, and then he used our taxes. Those civilians that always go around to collect from the Fulani people and those things. And they want to construct a health center at the top there. You can build now when you are going to where the Agenda 1 contract is. You get to the hospital before you get to Agenda 1. That was Moses' project. And then when you get up there, you brought fire service office at the top there, just go to the police station. And then after that, he went to renovate. Agri people were not having, Agri department was not having office. So he went to renovate Agri office too for them. That's why they are using for the NIA. So and now when you go to most of these villages, he has done well. Actually, he has done well. Warehouse, he brought a warehouse there. It's uncompleted. He didn't complete it before he left the office. So he still maintained there. Nothing has been done to support it. And what is actually, when you look at the development, what is here? These are the key things that I think I can talk about. When our Honorable Suleiman Eura, when he came to power, actually Fonsi here he has not any project. So we don't know why. He has no any project. It is this Soko project that came, and he gave Fonsi that is going to tie. Fonsi project is going to tie the township road. They started with it, that was on December. They said the contract is 6 months. And up to that, I think currently we are now in the 5th month when this contract started. So now 1 month. And then he came and gathered all the elders in this community just in front of the community center here and told now this contract is assuring them that it's not politics. They are really going to tie this road. And the money that they gave to him to do this contract is inside his own packet and it's inside his accounts too. So there's no need like saying that it's politics that they are coming to do or something like that. So we all clap hands, they appreciated him, and then he brought them out here to come out and cut a sword for the road. He brought the chief imam, they came out and stood here, and they used pillars and then he cut a sword. When he cut a sword finished, he was not getting fans. Going around posting pictures all over that he's constructing Fonsi Township Road. My brother, after they started this construction, after the meters that they are supposed to use, or the distance they are going to use, he said it's 0.6 something, I forgot the number. We thought it was 1 kilometer contract. Because according to the contract, they say it's going to tie from where that tie road is. It has to be reshaped. And then come to sometimes we do after. So when you do that, the road you have to get to it's not even like that's Mulebele community. At the top, we call them Mulebele as a section. So we didn't get to that side and they just go to the inter end there. So when they constructed the gutters finish, we were thinking that the road is not like, because when you are doing something like this, you should do it in a way that who will come and when will they come and continue with this same road. Because you have to do to be a standard one. So they created it and it was like this. I personally, I went to the engineer because I'm a social accident in the community. And I was trained as a paralegal from SEPA, Center for Public Interest. So I went and met the engineer and I asked him, the road, I'm looking at the road, it's too small. Why so? And he told me that this is how they asked him to do. And the assembled engineer himself too was also there. They always took that. So I said, okay, then fine. But you should make sure you'll be able to do it. After they consulted this gutters from us, up to now we can't find even a single person from that contract. And the contractor is working at Agenda 1. He's having a contract to Atamala. So how can somebody like this have a contract out to this number of places and then you still award him with this same contract because you want a percentage of the amount that you give to them. So you can use it for your politics. So when I asked him, they said, oh, they will complete it. After they finished with the gutters, they all ran away from the community. Last week, it rains here just 20 minutes. But when he came and saw the kind of water. I took that picture. When you came and saw the way water was 10 people around this area, it's not easy. So I video it and I forwarded it to some people. So when they were calling him, he didn't even mind. He did see. And since he left here, almost about a year, they have never stayed here. If you see him here, then it's somebody who's coming from Wa or somebody who's coming from Accra, coming to visit the community. That one, and the person should be a politician, someone who can play politics for him. That one, he quickly rush and come here. Because last 2 weeks, was the last 3 weeks, the youth organizer, the national youth organizer came here. That day, he quickly rushed in the morning, and then he was here. He came after the meeting. Immediately the man left, he also followed up. Up to date, they have never stepped here. Go to the Assembly is not even live. We are having fire service tender. It has broken down. The Assembly was having a guest house. After you enter the community, after you get to the Assembly, just by the road there, you meet the first building that you see there, that's a guest house. That's Assembly guest house. It has been burned down. And the day it was burning, the fire tender too was not, it was out of commission. It can't work. So the place had to burn. You have to go and stand this way and watch it and then to burn down completely. He couldn't come here to say anything concerning that building. So it has wasted. So when they collected taxes too, last year, he couldn't use this tax to even build common bathroom, washroom in this community. So we don't know where the tax, where they use the money. And then our area here, this police staff, the police staff, he's the area council chairman. Because of that, they were all unlike. They said this year they are not going to collect any tax in this our community. Because he have used all the money for politics. Frankly speaking, to me, to my research, what I did and I had, I didn't see firsthand, but to my research, he have used the money for politics. So because of that, he can't come and stay in this community. And the Assembly too, no worker always go there. The head of departments in the community doesn't even respect him. That's one, because of his behavior. And sometimes leadership is not about education. Though you are supposed to be educated, but if you're educated, leadership is also different from degrees that you have. How to handle human beings is equal to the way you handle animals. Because we can't behave the same way. So you know how you are coming to them. But before you came this year, I think you were interviewed to see how you are coming, because you told them you are coming to develop the community. And when you came, we received you well. We received you well. You promised a lot of things that you are going to do in this community. You said you are going to change your, because it was a national worker in this community since 2004. When we had a district, that was the time we had the district. It was a national worker here. Before he went and had us a visa from MPP, and then he went to China to study his doctorate degree. So when he came, he promised a lot of things that he was going to do here, but actually we didn't see anything here. He's not supporting, he didn't even mind. You can lay a complaint to him, he will not even mind. Call him, no. And during the other previous DCs, when they were here, Assembly budget, they always invite the whole community. Everybody will go to the Assembly there. They will read their budget out, and if you have any question, they ask you to ask before they will propose their budget. But when he came, you have never ever invited even a single human being to come to Assembly there to know what is happening in that Assembly. You don't even stay. By the beginning, when he came to office, every day you go around all these departments, and there was promising people that there's no single head department that will not stay in this community. We were all happy that, oh, this man is an action man. Not knowing that, as he just within 3 months per, he himself is not even staying here. I'm not talking of head of department. So that this is just weak, especially for Fonsi, is just weak off. It doesn't even value us. He rather ran to this Galamsey side, because we have a Galamsey around the Yokra, Du, and then those areas. So he's not eager there. That he told her that he went and collect some certificates for lances for those youth guys there to be working at the Galamsey. It's Galamsey a good team currently in Ghana. So those things, can you use those things to be going around doing that? I'm working. I'm action DC. That's the name he gave to himself. Action DC. And Fonsi, they neglected Fonsi out. The Assembly, because I'm not using motor here now, I will send you to Assembly, you go and see how the Assembly is. And you count the number of people who are there. And then you go and count the workers, you go and count the bungalows. Because sometimes some people complain that they don't have places to stay. But we go and count those bungalows there. You see a number of people who stays in that bungalows. And how now, currently, how they're depreciating. No one is staying there. You don't even mind. I know some people from there are workers for Fosi here, but they have never stepped here for Fosi here. We are collecting salary. They move some of our offices even to Wa, especially this education office. It's in Wa. That's why it's functioning more than the community here. So is it that we are not part? Because sometimes we can blame the government. The government is doing its best. The government is doing its best. It's the DC, the person that always appointed to become a DC. He's the one who's always blocking us because he was not well settled. He's not qualified to become DC. And sometimes they just use political errors. They don't look at the people who is qualified to come and develop people. And they'll just choose to come and then stay. He's here to, because the car that he came and used, currently, that car, if you enter, you don't have problem. It's V6. You have never entered the car before. So you have to take the car out, come to assemble country. You can't even count a single car. It was during Moses' regime that they brought a pickup, and then this current piece of that the issues. And then there were some pickups too when they came and met there about almost about 3. But currently, as I'm saying, you can't find a single one. They have taken the other car away, and then they are at the director. They just said the other 2 are also taking the pickup away. Now can't you go to assembly? You can't get a single car. You motorbike, you can't get. And the assembly is closed. And something that pains me is that the workers there, our own brothers and fathers that they send them to be laborers. How can you be working with children and wives? Brothers, you work for almost 1 year without pay. They work for almost 1 year without pay. Come on, one person is being there. So how will such an assembly be function? It can't function. So most of them agree to stop the work and they are no more paying. If you go the place where you get, the laborers will not go because he doesn't have time for them. So the advice they had for themselves to have to apply, they have to write a strike office for them to also go into those things and see. Even Senate even traced to that office to find out why the laborers there are not paid, but it doesn't care. And the secret behind the whole thing is that, to me, what I'm always looking at is this year I've spent the money. There's nothing in the assembly accounts. Because when you go to the MP, for the MP side, I don't want to tell the MP, there's just 0. The MP is 0. Because we are seeing MPs from other places, how they work. You are MP, full MP. In terms of farming, frankly speaking, the whole Ghana, people know, the whole Ghana, everyone knows as people, we farm. Especially from first year going to the side, we farm. But it's not part of our district. So, but for our district here, we farm a lot. You, our MP, you are part of Agri Committee in Parliament. But when he came, there's nothing he has ever done to support this community, even single human being in this community. And sometimes they must say they have it. That my father is not in office. It means NDC is not in office. So because of that, he cannot get any access to government. It is bad. When they voted for you, they didn't ask you to go and sit there. Whatever national projects are coming to say here, that is not the issue. It's about you to go and lobby for projects. It's about you to go and lobby for projects. That will benefit your people. Because you are not going to remove your own pocket money and develop them. But at least there are a lot of people who are also better than you in that parliament house there. Ministers are there. You can consult them. At least 1 or 2 can also listen to you and then support you. But he went there one day, I don't know what, they entered parliament and then they would do a meeting. What he did there, he was proud and he's taking it to be like he's a hard MP. He went and sat and spoke about this our township, the Fonsi township. That day the road minister asked him a question, the road minister too was running there. Oh, they will look into it. They have been getting Fonsi. Even in terms of farming and agri, there's a Fonsi supporting Ghana very well. So they have to look at the road. That was the main thing he went there and started talking. And then when he came out, he videoed it and then he was just publishing it to so that they should hear what he said in public. Is that one to MPs, not because whether yes or no, MPP, they are good unless we are in lesson here. And look at the soccer project. They have never come yet to sit here and even present what they are doing in the community as an MP. So he's taking it to be like here in the DC, in between them, they are like monkey and then a dog. He doesn't see 3 faces. The DC said he can attack the MP. When they were doing their primary elections in the MPP, that's why he told Still Gates and Wodos, so they shouldn't vote for another people, they should vote for him. He knows what he's going to do to the MP. And are you killing us or you want us to progress? When you are having confusion with the MP or you console the MP, that means any better thing that he's trying to bring to assemble or a suggestion, you will not take it. So you are rather killing us, but people don't look at it well. And they were thinking that he's good, so they have to vote for him. So they voted for him. And it's not an MP. And it's true. We have Kulum school. Kulum people, they will complain that they don't have school. And really it's true. And they also made a mistake. What I said they made a mistake was that they were having a contract, monk contract, the river that they came and built. At least before they send a contract to your community, you have to benefit from the community. You benefit from the contract. And how do you benefit from the contract? Before, as the contractor is coming, he's going to take sand from your land, fetch water from your land. So you also have something you request for him to help you as a community. He came, they went to him, what they wrote is, if I also need something for you, there's no need for you to go and bring a lot of things that you should do. You alone cannot develop my community. But you can develop something that will benefit my community. They wrote chips compound, water, roads, schools, lights, and all those. About this one, frankly speaking, the contractor cannot do it. The contractor looked at it and then he said no, as he can do. And then one thing that gets our people to, they are not always united. That's a key factor. But then, that crew was having a big problem among them. And it's very bad if I send information to you and this person also come and also bring that different information to you. You become confused. You don't even know what to tackle. So the man preferred to give them money, 80,000 Ghanaian cedis, which was the old currency, 800 million. You collect that money, you misuse it because of those misunderstandings. Today, we don't have school. We have to contribute money now currently as I'm standing. We are contributing seriously to go and build school for them. So the MP brought a statement that he brought a letter that he have sent a letter to the DC to approve it, so that they will provide 50 bags of cement with 5 packets of things to support our contribution we are doing. And you know the plan is using. Whenever you do that, he knew that when you do that, the DC will not approve. So as the DC will not approve, people will now start blaming the DC. That's the plan he will use. We have a plan for a general platform for the salary if claim here. So he always put it in there. This is what he's doing to support the people. And DC don't want to approve. DC too will not come inside that platform and speak. That's his life. He said he doesn't mind whatever that goes. So he said he's going to punish this MP because he won't take power over for him. You see the problem? So now we are just sitting here. There's nothing. I went and consulted him about bathrooms here. How can you have a method like this without bathrooms? People even ask, if you were to be fancy market, like you come and you just stand here with your family and witness something. You see how women go around suffering how to get place to free themselves. It's a shame. He doesn't care. Every market day they will come inside here and collect taxes from people. Every market day. So those money, where is it going to? So we can't boast of any development in this community. Actually, our community there is just useless. It doesn't look at us. Whether we breathe or we don't breathe, we don't care. I think this is a little I know about Funsi community. And for the other communities here, I don't talk about them because as Funsi is not developing, how can they develop? Thank you.
Don't ya near Erma a woman back. And you been Dwa near my tomb back. My mammy moto. Kajiperi. I'm your moto. Yeah, Boria. I ain't going near my baza.
Bagasang na balara para daha. Baye kapara. Bonga ye kuparanya na bakapanda. The bara para base parati. A hiluri amodi ya babravi.
Babravi ko sielelia. So bogo. Lena anya habara na anya. So kama mana viver palang wala me fensile.
Ama.
Anana le marsevia. The problem here can fancy it.
We are come or halani, we are come or pa, nani.
What? Little.
Need to have a campampasy. Don't permit you. Don't permit you. Pampasy, we are as a fiasi. Bayankasibo, Surahankana. I didn't nanny anua. I am Kiaski, pump the gas more a dogodo. I bag a cardamom, but there are man see that I could do your pump in a lamb. Ya la se na te ko ba wura ya. I mama you la se ga se. Ba dia ba wala ka ni kai. Halin so ma ba wotie ni hie be na la ba kanwa. An ko wodire.
Aleli harabe be ma don bra wal no.
Ma pere. Abi him ba kan ti cha he. Ba wa musku mu wa biala dunga aguko ga. Ti te to ba karamba. Uma biya fa fi an wi pa.
Ani asa so television ka no no.
Den ka ya wati re. Ti che ha tugo. School amare ki am school ati che woden. Awon karmi ko dia ko bukiti ko ko fi an se karmi. Ya ko dia ya bum karin kina school ma. Ya ko dia di hakalo ko di won karmi. Di wodan halanga. Na abi sinkale onon bi sinkai. Abi su onyan chichase. Wa musu kuranku. Anya banli do bo amu dahare e mabesu otin halme yakwa mu anko wa mu si abaridu amu sukuli o jaba tuwe palatia ese anya chicha malile lele kan bibiye ticha hen na tuwa su ticha sen na tuwa ticha hen lele kan bibiye sifia na letu e bagantuma ya asituma the school ya la su e ba biye no ya o ba ticha ba o ko ya ticha ba ro ko ya ko dukan kinon ko dona se wa ba tuwa chicha ba amaro ko yani kwatumu o ya kwatumu dan amuko wa ko de funa basi chicha si ba se amaru efra abalia ka chicha si len abalia ba magu chuk bieta hala su ko dia akorutan tama le ni na kwatama tio baka he ba mo ba he baka so ka mo ba se agamu ba ko tan mo de bi mu ya o be ri jema chukon ko pa abi ma pa asafia na han we pa asafia mo ba he marin dum pa asafia ni ya
we ki irma kamabul fesi luru tuo pa na
ka kan luru tuo ba ka kan luru na ka luru darbanela mo ka ya kwanta ta kan na abi pa ka ma dunke luru monne da ga monne
kama ombi ma bia
angmaniga maninka afeti maninka pere ka sin fensi kamo yala kamo ba fia juma kamo yala kamo ba fia don kapa yu ajulu ko fo bulo kamo sakra ma gba e pa je no te ya tu o wo kamo wa mo ma bo fia ma don ne
fensi yo lana ombire balla gata se de kia hagala
ko mi suru ma ko ba log den deran mi se ba halo do ba sa ya da bara ko lo ba mu ba bi ba famo da ba wasu bebe wasu amam da gani mate ba da sai ba tu pese ba to ka ba ka ya ga ambar famo
sama hida ha ma na NGO ko government ba ko akan hale he don me ale makatontoma
ai han wi fa tamba sege han wi ka da na tuma na kinya gbagi ma si ko chan daga di ra ma mu kitigi ma ya pa chan hali tiga ha hal ko ma titele
Koma di benia ibe wo jumbe ba wi no weden
ba ko ya ni ba pa ko o benya ba ko ma ba ko ba le ba ne
ta geran daga ga dubo ko di benia e di ya jumbe ba wi no o weden ne
no daga bi su de ka na ke mo wi aga mo ama
ne daga bi ko
daga bi ka weden daga bi su ka weden ba ka go mo re
tawi we men kamapa government amaka tirma wahala na amme
to wo we amaka na abe government tuma habu ko da
ai
asabe be makamapa government bunsu we rema kana ma bunsu pa government o ga tanane
to apar wierga yenya haramo para e kabalia amo yo pasalaza achalalo abona ahe ya yabo amudo hokna hu babiya e wona patalaza he murubiri tuge e wona patalaza we kiye chugi patalaza yali haya kwang kwanden yali haya kwang ya pa man ke wona aki
government yang
government
mo ni wa go kiranga panane
wo cheli
no cheli maga isina dama ya yi awal basaka ya tuwara amunya ama woni tiyanne akallanne da kwanne kana yan fakarin tiya paya mana
ayo ngulo ugu tutule ni ntiamme ya pule ni sare ayi panne
dama wedene
dabia tiane panne ma ya mu kenu sana ina ni sa
le tuoko
wa jo lam makanya
wa
panna na be kera bak tuntume wa
ya bakiga bakiga yegle icho kalani halai ce ko yini
bana ka ni ku kulim ba we ma
kana ha be sa blin tuoko wa se kera
to ka po mo be yira ragai kare la ba wele kada kama
ba helen ba yo ba helen na lu ka
bara chakamo
ba yo kam kalan
wo do ko nyamu
yang ha panna ri Rekir kan dong.
Oh ye sama. Bedeng kaya wi arama.
Bati kaya yetu mare. Enam buan.
Wahala arga.
Gediren kerere pa. Gediren kerere pa. India pa pa senga dia buat.
Naje.
Ma wo pa asu ga ten.
Ah, di ba wedeng kaya ya wo urre.
Sisire leng puru. Ena ki.
Ya me ya palaga ka.
Ena ki.
Wa ya ko he nyara ha.
Nyang ba ko pasembua kan habli kan tuweni tianga patalan. E malan ay sinam hu akon. Nen ni.
Ya kwando.
Ele pa boy.
Afase.
Ya do.
Aha.
Wahala na juma ga. Bayan kinye din.
Imana imaje mare.
Kelle ga man le mo.
To ya nyere ya yo nyere. Angkwa dabia pase. Utele litwa itulannya. Apa hetana to. Abrokala.
Adi duore ga bala.
Duore ga bala. Abra kamula na nonye.
Abasika.
Ana duore. Duore ka ana.
Tutumin hanga na charle mu. O bala to tutule.
Ko yuture tuore ya. Ibana tumure tuore de tumure wede namo. Wudere ko.
Tumar hodonga. Ito tumar hodonga. Ale
na dawo na atu pana atu kuma sai
na dawi na pana
do na fa kitu afa su kan matu ka amusiyar da podi
afa su kan matu afa
na maga da be mamar mo lin ha au apa atiri na bu bramo du waka na
wa ce aka mo joleri ya jira
doka kantana
Abi be mo le.
bramo du waka ngata ma brabo wi kena mata pa magaya na makapa nyang tengang
so na ba he fuod
ba mal dabia
ani liwo
To tumara tuore ga de tuma wede nya.
e masa jonda nyabar hele
na
nyabang
nyabang wisma ba wodon ka hanan kuma nyaba samar pan nyabang samar pan wasmar pan ka hanan ya kan ka do yan asiwi
ba jumma biara
nyimbendu ombira
ama nonu ya fobal wa da ya fobal
opuna nyara
wa ofeni ya wa
lenyo
na lele na han asia be fonu bra
wa fo bisi wodon ka ba yamba ma do
agolga
kuna kuna wera haka ma anwo
asam no nga kuna yana ha kuna wera haka ma
mutu taran ka golli ba yinin to nya isi golli
ba so la masole
ami ama go kiri
Amen. Ni ko ma ja tuma ti amara.
ma ya
Avia kan wa.
ama go kiri ya para bolle ni yeso
ba ha doke
afa mabus
ba ha doke wa fen ba ha doke
okay ta
to aka
sile ne matuma wali
ami
Mm-hmm.